I did say I was going to go ahead and do another video about my music. Same thing as the books. It still kind of feels really wrong to talk about things that could make me money when I'm talking about other things. But I guess if you're facing homelessness, one of the things you really do worry about a lot is needing money. But it still feels kind of icky. I don't know. It's almost like the feeling of taking advantage of my own problems somehow, or feeling like I am trying to take advantage of people's goodwill in a way, even though that certainly isn't my intention. It's that if you want people to be able to have goodwill towards you, you need to give them a way to do so, but and yet it still feels kind of wrong. It's a weird jumble of emotions. I guess part of it is that I've always wanted my creations, the things I make, to stand on their own and live on their own merits. But I suppose that that's never really how it works, because every artist that has ever made anything also has a story that is their story that goes along with the things they make. So I don't know. It's just weird emotions and thoughts. Don't really know if I'm explaining the feeling properly, but this is my Patreon page, and again, all the links are on the channel page. When you look at a channel page on YouTube, like right here, you can see the links. It'll be under the more links thing. That's the channel I'll talk about in a second. But music wise, here on Patreon, which Acid Heads is my music producer name, I started using that ages ago, because the first DAW that I ever used, digital audio workstation, was Acid Music Studio. So I started using the name Acid Heads for a website, and then kind of adopted it as my music producer name. But like so many other things, I never really dove into it as much as I should have. End up with tons and tons and tons of half-finished projects. Then I use Suno and AI tools to help me kind of complete the projects and polish them and turn my lyrics into vocals and things. I've gotten some really cool results that way. It's definitely helped me to finish things with writing and with music. I guess that's always been one of my biggest problems, is just not finishing things. But so yeah, I've got a couple of music things on here that are for sale, and some freebie stuff too, if you just want to become a member on the Patreon membership thing. There's a backlog of old stuff, like RPG based stuff, and some world building posts and different things from when I first started doing this. And again, like so many other things, never stuck with it. Tried to build it up and create a fan base. I don't know. It's my greatest flaw, I guess. But Broadcasts for Dead Sleeping Gods is a Lovecraftian inspired dark electronic album. You can see this right here. And yeah, it's a collection of kind of dark electronic dance music based on the stories of H.P. Lovecraft. The lyrics for all the songs are based on the stories. One song for each story that I decided to do a song for. My favorite one is When the Last Light Dies. Yeah. When the Last Light Dies, because I've always liked heavy metal. I'm into lots of different kinds of music, and that one has industrial metal elements that are really cool. And the other concept album that I have on here is called Hellstream. and it's kind of a not dystopian, but a future version of humanity in a has moved out into the galactic scene of the galaxy, and there's aliens and stuff. But what it really focuses on is one mercenary company that blows up, and not in the explosive blows up. Well, one of them does during the course of the story, but Hellstream basically is the idea of streaming culture taken to the absolute extreme. It's basically war throughout the entire galaxy has become entertainment to the extreme, to the point that, kind of like with streaming subscribers can use points to get things or give money to their favorite streamers. People can actually give points, combat karma points, and pay for them for the soldiers and pilots and mech pilots and whatnot. And they use these points for more ammunition during battles, for armor and shielding protection, and clones in case they get killed. So yeah, it's the concept of what if in the future streaming entertainment became so outrageous and crazy that battles, wars, mercenary actions are literally used as entertainment. And the soldiers are actually told that they need to ham it up in some ways for the audience. And the soldiers, the pilots, they want to become basically influencers in combat situations. So kind of a crazy concept album, but it turned out pretty cool. And then the music channel is Mr. Acid Head's current name for it. Mr. Acid Multimedia is the actual name right now, or at Ryan Acid Heads Murphy. And this is my oldest channel, and I've only been uploading music videos to it for a while, but for a very long time, I'd have to look to see what the oldest video is on. 17 years ago is the very first thing I ever uploaded on here. So I've had this channel for 17 goddamn years. Holy shit. It's been that long. Wow. Whoa. But I never, like everything else, I never stuck with anything long enough to really make it stick. So, kicking myself in the face every step of the way of my life, it feels like at times. But I've been getting a bit more traction lately with the music. The one that people seem to like is Hey Honey, You Ready to Party? That one got 556 views. It's 4 weeks ago that I uploaded it. And some of the other songs get a few views here and there. When the Last Light Dies is up, if you want to check that one out. I've got some videos I made and songs I made as like music videos to go with the books. A couple of the Lovecraftian tracks. The Color That Eats the Sky. It's based on the color from space. I can't remember the exact title. And When the Last Light Dies are both on there. There's some things I made to try to do like meme songs, see if that could help take off or anything. And some sad stuff because still dealing with the grief of my mom dying and doing sad songs about that. The burrito dance was kind of funny. So, yeah, just mostly electronic dance stuff. There's another channel that Mr. Acid's chill tracks or just chill songs or something. That one is pretty much all AI generated stuff with a lot of instructions from me. Just because I know that chill out tracks are real popular, so I decided to do a channel with some stuff like that just to see if people liked it. Kind of an experiment to see if people liked it and it got any traffic. I was just curious more than anything. So yeah, that's the music, and I decided instead of doing just playing a song, I'm actually going to show you how I make a music video. is kind of a vlog thing. Maybe you might find that interesting. I don't know. And that you can hear the song when I'm doing that. So you'll still get to hear one of my songs. It'll just be, one I'm making into a video. So, yeah, I guess that covers the music channel and everything. So thanks for tuning in, for checking out my channel, and, being here, even if you're just watching the video, that's kind of helpful and supports me and makes me feel like I'm not completely alone. Sometimes everybody gets to feeling like that, I think. So, yeah, just, all the good YouTube crap is also very nice and helpful, so that would be appreciated too. But mostly, I'm just doing this because I feel like I kind of need to. I don't know. My emotions are so frayed from all the stress and everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. It's always kind of been my sign off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Wink. Tip of the hat. Imaginary hat. That's always been that was my send off. So, thanks for